So Chrissy Teigen has her annual apology, her bi-monthly apology or her monthly apology. I'm gonna have my little voice-to-text read this thing out loud in its entirety. And it's probably going to give as much emotion as I feel Chrissy's writing team had when they put this together. And remember, guys, she's not looking for sympathy. Not even in the slightest.
Hi all.
Scott here.
It has been a very humbling few weeks. I know I've been quiet, and Lord knows you don't want to hear about me, but I want you to know I've been sitting in a hole of deserved global punishment, the ultimate sit here and think about what you've done. Not a day, not a single moment has passed where I haven't felt the crushing weight of regret for the things I've said in the past. As you know, a bunch of my old awful tweets resurfaced. I'm truly ashamed of them. As I look at them and understand the hurt they caused, I have to stop and wonder, how could I have done that? I've apologized publicly to one person, but there are others and more than just a few who I need to say I'm sorry to. I'm in the process of privately reaching out to the people I insulted. It's like my own version of that show My Name is Earl. I understand that they may not want to speak to me. I don't think I'd like to speak to me. The real truth in all of this is how much I actually cannot take confrontation. But if they do, I am here and I will listen to what they have to say, while apologizing through sobs. There is simply no excuse for my past horrible tweets. My targets didn't deserve them. No one does. Many of them needed empathy, kindness, understanding, and support, not my meanness masquerading as a kind of casual, edgy humor. I was a troll, full stop. And I am so sorry. I want to go a little further here, thinking of those I've hurt and friends I've disappointed. When I first started using social media, I had so much fun with it. I made jokes, random observations. Think of all the engineers working day and night to develop this amazing new platform and technology, connecting people all over the world to learn, create, and find kindred spirits. And I used it to snark at some celebrities. In reality, I was insecure, immature, and in a world where I thought I needed to impress strangers to be accepted. If there was a pop culture pylon, I took to Twitter to try to gain attention and show off what I at the time believed was a crude, clever, harmless quip. I thought it made me cool and relatable if I poked fun at celebrities. Now, confronted with some of the things that I said, I cringe to my core. I'll honestly get sharp, stabbing pains in my body, randomly remembering my asshole past, and I deserve it. Words have consequences and there are real people behind the Twitter handles I went after. I wasn't just attacking some random avatar, but hurting young women, some who were still girls who had feelings. How could I not stop and think of that? Why did I think there was some invisible psycho-celebrity formula that prevents anyone with more followers from experiencing pain? How did I not realize my words were cruel? What gave me the right to say these things? I wasn't mean in my everyday life. More than once, someone would come up to me and say, "You're so much nicer in person." Why was that not a huge red flag? But I took it in and tossed it aside. I did book signings where girls would call me a badass bitch, and I'd stretch my arm toward them as they walked away, looking at my friends and saying, "I promise, I'm not." At the time, I just didn't get it. Believe me, I get it now. I'm telling you this for context, not seeking or deserving any sympathy. There's no justification for my behavior. I'm not a victim here. The subjects of your sympathy and mine should be those I put down. The truth is, I'm no longer the person who wrote those horrible things. I grew up, got therapy, got married, had kids, got more therapy. Experienced loss and pain, got more therapy and experienced more life. And got more therapy. Life has made me more empathetic. I'm more understanding of what motivates trolling, the instant gratification that you get from lashing out and clapping back, throwing rocks at someone you think is invincible because they're famous. Also, I know now how it feels to be on the receiving end of incredible vitriol. Believe me, the irony of this is not lost on me. John tells me almost every day how much our daughter Luna reminds him of me. Every day, I try to make sure she's all the best parts of me, all the things I aspire to be all the time, but fail at sometimes. And we preach kindness to her and Miles every chance we get. Will they eventually realize there is some hypocrisy there? I certainly do. But I hope they recognize my evolution. My goal is to be so good that my kids will think this was all a fairy tale. Not the fake good. The good that has the best intentions, the good who wakes up wanting to make her friends, family, her team, and fans as happy as possible. The good who will still fuck up in front of the world but rarely, and never not growing only more good from it. I'm going to keep working to be the best version of myself for everyone. Everyone deserves better, even my detractors. And better is what you can expect from me. The world needs more kindness and love and I want to contribute to it. I've been on a path of self-improvement for the past decade and that path is going to continue. I truly love that social media has connected me to so many of you. We've shared so much, I've learned so much, I've grown so much, and I love what you have meant to me. I have so much love to give if you are open and willing to accept it. And if not, that's okay too. That's something I work on being more okay with every day. I know I let you down, but I hope I can make you proud. It's been a heavy few weeks, so I'm going to take some more time to focus on things that are most important, being with my family and taking care of myself. We are all more than our worst moments. I won't ask for your forgiveness, only your patience and tolerance. I ask that you allow me, as I promise to allow you, to own past mistakes and be given the opportunity to seek self-improvement and change. Phew. A lot, I know. Thanks for listening.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite apologies, and there's a reason for that. It's because it's brimming with absolute hypocrisy. Here she's going on about not wanting to have people sympathize for her or feel sorry for her, while saying lines like, If the people I heard are willing to talk, I'm willing to listen with sobs. How are you not using that as emotional manipulation, Chrissy? Your writing team probably had a field day thinking up words that would make a good apology, but failed miserably because there was so much feel sorry for me undertones in this whole thing. This whole thing had a feel sorry for me, I'm not like this. And I saw a tweet, I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it again, I hate not saving things, but I saw a tweet where someone said that she attacked someone else, which is probably leading to why she apologized again in the first place. She only apologizes when she loses sponsors. She only apologizes when her wallet is being hit. That's when she only apologizes. And then her husband, her weak-willed husband, John Legend, posts on Twitter, "We are more than our worst moments." Well, John, when your wife has a history of worst moments, when your wife has a history of making really, really sexually explicit comments about minors on the show Toddlers and Tiara, when she has a history of bullying people, when she is known for telling a teenager who was groomed to go take a dirt nap, those are a lot of worst moments. When do we see the good in Chrissy? Because so far I've heard nothing but negative stuff. I don't understand how people can be so apologetic. Yes, I think people can change. Yes, I think even the worst individual can change if they really want to. But the thing is, Chrissy doesn't really want to. She only apologizes when it suits her. She only feels bad when it fits her bottom line. If her bottom line is affected, like all those sponsors leaving her little tushy, then she's going to apologize. Why is it that difficult for people to understand? It shouldn't be. But then again, a lot of people are stupid. A lot of people are idiots. They will believe anything that this person says. All of these people are probably individuals who watch CNN, not so much Fox News, although their fan base is slowly becoming more and more degenerate too. But these are the people that watch the mainstream media and take everything it says as if it's gospel. Chrissy Teagan is an absolutely horrendous individual. She doesn't really care. Remember that the girl she told to take a dirt nap back when Chrissy was in her 20s, and the girl was in her teens and being groomed by a 47-year-old. Remember that she blocked that girl before giving her an apology. That one person that she said she apologized to publicly, yeah, she blocked her. So, forgive me if I don't really believe Chrissy on this one. Forgive me if I doubt any and all future apologies because she comes off as a disingenuous individual. I just don't believe a single thing she says. There's just no reason for me to. Especially when more and more information comes out that she keeps doing the same bad things. Also, it was said that she was on Jeffrey Epstein's flight list. So why would I ever accept this person's apology? And the same people who are going on about, well, these were 10-year-old tweets. You're going on about 10-year-old tweets, blah, 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 blah. These are the same people that if Candace Owens or Kid Rock did something like this, they'd be all over them. If they dug these tweets up from 10 years ago and it was Candace Owens or Kid Rock or any other, person that these guys don't like Donald Trump and his grab him by the you-know-what line, they would be all over them and they would not give a crap if it was from 10 years ago. I find it funny that these same people canceled that are going on about 10 years ago are the same people who most likely got Kevin Hart fired for tweets he made 10 years ago. Or more than likely got that ESPN gambling analyst fired for tweets that she made 12 years ago. These people only care about it being 10 years ago if it's someone that they like and that they get enjoyment out of. But if it's anyone else, then no. You are being put your feet are being put to the fire. It does not matter. These individuals will go after you. They're hypocrites. They only care about Chrissy because Chrissy has either the same political views, she thinks the same as they do, and she entertains them. That's the only reason why they ever accept her apology. Anyone else, these same hyenas, these same clowns, would be going all over them. Imagine if Trump, I hate getting political on this channel, but this is the extreme example. Imagine if Donald Trump had come out with and had tweets that were this vile from 10 years ago. Would they be saying, hey, we need to forgive and showcase love? Would John Legend be saying we need to forgive and showcase love? No, because they hate Donald Trump. And so they would want him taken out. But that's a hypothetical. Chrissy Teagan is real. So why is it different? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Comment down below, tell me what you think. Subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to see more of my content. And share this video because it tells the algorithm that you like what you saw. This is Gabe of Happy Blobfish Productions signing off, saying take care and God bless. Peace out, everybody.